EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up!
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Second down and 6 now. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
3rd and goal, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
The Steelers first down.
A handoff for Warren. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And some space here. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell, 72 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Henry up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second and 5.
non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
13. 180.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, report.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. 1:57 to go in his first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4.
14 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
You at X. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run it, Warren. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Now run with Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Now it's second and 10.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3rd and 3. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 35 yards. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally is a sure-handed target.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson going to keep it. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
The Ravens will line up for the
final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's caught. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it.
Steelers 14.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Right back to him on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, again the game well. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Get 300. Get 300. 630.
On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren from 17 yards out. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Jackson from the shotgun. The short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
But that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlights on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Real quick.
First down. First
13.
25-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Here's 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? With Lamar Jackson,
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Ravens 31. Steelers
now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This is 1st and 10. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers first down.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
that felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bats.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Get hot! Get hot! Ready!
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressive.